Well, good morning, everybody. I just got off of work after working about a 12 to 13 hour shift, so I don't have much time, but I've been thinking about getting down here and splitting some of this wood up. I want to finish loading up a few of these wood racks, and I'm really curious about how this 25-ton log splitter is going to handle these huge pieces of live oak behind me. Live oak is one of the tougher woods that we have to split down here, and that's some pretty large pieces to ask of this little splitter. So I'm not going to get all that split behind me this morning, but I am going to try a couple pieces just to kind of see what I have in store for the future. Plus I still have a lot of wood to cut up out there and bring up here, so it'll just kind of give me an idea how this splitter will handle it. Let's get started. Well, the old splitter didn't do too bad, so pleasantly surprised. All this is pretty straight grain. Only hit a couple of the knots that gave me a little bit of a fit. You can see that last piece, I just had to kind of work it all the way around just because it was so large, but that's not uncommon. And I have found doing that little technique in the past, just split, turn, until you start breaking pieces off, seems to work the best. So I'm not going to get the rest of this done today. I have got to head up to the camper, do a few things, get a shower, get ready for work. Well, get to bed so I can head to work. Fun stuff. So, got a nice little pile split up right here. Got this rack completely done. So, it's ready to go for next year. That's all live oak. And it's driving me crazy not seeing this last rack done. So, I'm probably going to go ahead and grab some of this right here that I just split. Top that rack off and then put the rest here. And we're going to continue to burn. Although next week's looking pretty warm, but we got a couple cool days today and tomorrow, so I'll try to burn the last of that rack and start getting into this one. That way, eventually, I'm going to have a lot of green wood here. Right about that, I had this cherry. You know, that's green wood from this year too. It's probably already dry enough to burn now, but it'll easily last a few more months to fall. So that's another green rack I have there. And I'm always losing cherry limbs around the property, so I should be able to easily finish that rack off with some cherry and just have nothing but cherry there. Well, I appreciate y'all watching. What I'll probably do here is throw it in fast forward, rack all this like I normally do, and I'll be sure to catch y'all in the next video. Don't know exactly what the next video will be. Maybe cutting up the rest of the tree. I might start jumping on the garden, so it's going to be flip-flopping back here for a little bit. Obviously, I'm going to have more to split, especially once I cut a little more of that tree and bring it on down. So we'll continue to do firewood for a little bit longer, and then like I said, I've got to get serious with the garden, so that's coming up. And I've always got little projects going on, so I'll throw a few things in here or there. So with that said, I appreciate all y'all watching. We had a great month this month, picked up a few hundred subscribers, best month yet. So I appreciate the comments. I enjoy getting to talk with y'all. And thanks for the tips and ideas as well. You know, there's plenty to learn. So hopefully you learn some stuff from me, but there's always something I can learn from y'all. So I appreciate the tips and advice. Thank y'all for watching.